This dog risked his life to save a small boy who was drowning. He pulled open the boy's jacket and began giving him CPR. However, because the dog was small, he couldn't apply much force. So he climbed onto a wooden bridge, ran at full speed, and jumped onto the boy's chest, and that impact finally worked and saved the boy's life. But when the boy opened his eyes and saw the dog beside him, he fainted again in fear. When he regained consciousness, he noticed his clothes had been washed and dried, and nearby lay a collar with the name Bingo written on it. And that's when he realized that the dog who had saved his life was named Bingo. To show his gratitude, the boy took Bingo home, and they became very close friends. But after some time, the boy's father was transferred to another city, and the family began preparing to move. And the boy didn't want to leave Bingo behind, so he tried to hide him in a box and take him along. But that night, Bingo slipped out of the house to meet another female dog. The next morning, the boy searched everywhere for Bingo, but he was nowhere to be found. And his father lost patience and forced the boy into the car as they left. And just then, Bingo realized what was happening and started running after the car. And although the boy's father saw him, he sped up instead of stopping and left Bingo behind. Bingo refused to give up and followed their trail using his sense of smell, running for days without stopping and crossing state borders until he finally collapsed from exhaustion. But luckily, a passerby found him and took him along. And at first, Bingo thought the man was kind, but later discovered he was a dog trader planning to kill him. That night, Bingo dug a tunnel to escape from his cage and didn't escape alone because he freed the other dogs as well. And when the trader came outside, he found himself surrounded. And Bingo locked him inside the same cage and drove off in his vehicle, freeing all the dogs before continuing his mission to find the boy. One day, while searching for food in a trash bin, Bingo met two men who offered him a ride, but later he discovered they were criminals who had taken a family hostage. And Bingo managed to call the police and used Morse code to send his location. And the police arrested the criminals, and Bingo became a hero. A week later, Bingo finally found the boy, but saw that the boy already had another dog. And heartbroken, Bingo turned away because he didn't know that the dog belonged to the neighbors and that the boy still missed him deeply. And alone again, he wandered the streets until the same criminals captured him once more. And the boy saw this and rushed to save him. And although Bingo was rescued, the criminals kidnapped the boy instead, and Bingo chased them to a warehouse where they set the place on fire. And risking his life, he ran inside and saved the boy, and even carried out a hidden bomb. And by now, Bingo had become a true superhero. And he had done all this not to save the world, but simply to return to his best friend. Because in this selfish world, perhaps only dogs are loyal enough to risk their lives for the ones they love.